Hi there, everyone. We've made it to lesson 105. God's peace and joy are mine. It makes that statement. They're yours. And today we're going to accept them knowing they belong to us. Well, more than belong to us, they are us. Those are characteristics that define what we are, built into the fabric of our being. And we're going to try to understand that these gifts of peace and joy increase in the collective as we receive them. Unlike in the world where whoever gives the gift loses it, and whoever takes it is richer. Now, it makes it very clear that these aren't gifts, but they're bargains made with guilt. A really, truly given gift entails no loss at all whatsoever. It is not possible in reality that someone gains because another one loses. So here's what it tries to make clear. And the next 4 lessons are really going to focus on this because it is such an important idea and one that we have so totally messed ourselves up about. We say, okay, I'm giving you this, but in our minds, we really expect something in return. Those aren't gifts, they're bargains. As it says, a temporary lending, but they're supposed to be repaid with equal to or more than the value of the gift that was given. So this distortion of the process of giving and receiving strips all the meaning from the gifts that we give and leaves us nothing, when giving is supposed to be the main road, so to speak, to receiving. But the way we've got it set up, impossible. So a major learning goal of this course is to sort all this out so we can receive. Giving has become a source of fear because we think giving equals losing. And so by avoiding giving, we're avoiding the only means, not just one of the means, but the only means where we can receive. This is called a big, desperate shooting yourself in the foot situation, one we've got to turn around as quickly as possible. So, accept God's peace and joy, and we're going to find a different way of looking at the whole giving-receiving thing. These gifts, really true gifts, will never lessen. When they're given away, they increase. Now, I'm positive that everyone listening has had an experience where you were moved for some reason to really offer yourself, your services, your money, your time, your ability to listen, where you had no agenda. You were just there for those people, and it was marvelous. I've heard people say, for instance, they go off and volunteer at hurricane sites or disaster sites where they have no agenda except realizing these people so truly need help. So they go just to help, and they come back saying, this was the richest experience of my life. And it was because they were giving of what they had to give with no expectation of return. Because what are you going to get back from the survivor, so to speak, of a hurricane? So everybody really has had some experience with this, but may not have put the pieces together. Now, this makes a very interesting statement. Peace and joy intensify when we accept them as the gift that God gives to us. And that happens because the joy of the Creator, however you want to define that, keeps growing, which is how creation keeps going on and on and on and on as Creator pours out love and joy and peace and all the great experiences, and we accept it. It's like it just keeps increasing and increasing. There is no limit to the way peace and joy intensify as the giving and receiving continues on and on. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity to timelessness, and love unto itself. It adds to all that is already complete, not by adding more, because that would imply that there was not the right quotient of peace and joy before. It just keeps adding because it can't contain itself. And then it makes the beautiful statement. It has this aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. There's a place early on in the text where it says to have, give all to all. Now, it's not talking about all your furniture and all your house and all your clothes and all your food, although you may share those as well. But it's talking about all of these feelings, all of our intentions, all of our wishes. We simply want to extend our love to someone. And it asks us to just do this, just accept peace and joy as ours, as what we are. Let love complete itself as love defines completion, not the way we define completion here. And then we will understand that what completes love completes us. So all of those words get a little bit entangled, but what it really means is we cannot possibly ever give and lose. The Creator doesn't lose when gifts are given us, and we don't either. So let's receive this gift of joy and peace, and He will thank you. Now, it asks that our practice periods start a little differently. Think of someone that you don't like. Think of an enemy, somebody who's been denied peace and joy as their right by you because you don't like them. You don't think they deserve it, or it just never occurs to you that you would want to wish them well. Here, you have denied them to yourself because you have not overtly and with a kind of passion wanted this for them. And then it makes this interesting statement, and here you must return to claim them as your own. This doesn't mean you return to a geographical position or that you return into a relationship. It says you must return and recognize you have not wished this person love and peace and joy, and now you need to rethink that. So think of these enemies, the ones that you haven't offered these gifts to. Tell each one as the name occurs to you, put in the name, peace and joy I offer you, that I can have God's peace and joy as mine. It's the only way. You see, this is kind of a tricky little workaround that the Course uses to try to get you to finally be good to yourself, indirectly through your brothers, indirectly through the so-called other people. And this way, we open ourselves to recognizing all the gifts that are here for us. And we can be free of what would prevent our success. Okay, now we can accept this gift of peace and joy because we've been happy to give it away. And what I give away, I receive. And I love this next to last paragraph where it starts out, you must succeed today. Not, I sure do hope you'll succeed today. You must succeed if you really follow this, shall we say, celestial plan that giving and receiving are the same. So give every single thing you want to experience. God's peace and joy are mine, and let yourself be assured, okay, I'm accepting this, creation grows, I feel better, I'm inclined to pass it on, all is well. So with our 5 minutes that we're going to spend today, and hopefully that will be several times, remember this, my brother, peace and joy I offer you. I'm offering you this, and the reason why it works is because what I'm offering to you is in my mind. And remember, what's in my mind, what I pay attention to, becomes my experience. And so for sure, if somebody is annoying today and you do not wish him well, change your mind as quickly as you can and say this to yourself with as much earnestness as possible. Put in the person's name, peace and joy I offer you, so that I can have this peace and joy as mine. I've got to keep changing my mind about you because I am the recipient of delight and peace if I do. Have a wonderful day practicing. Goodbye for now.